So working outdoor construction, we sometimes get rain days, right? We don't work outside in the rain. And normally, if it wasn't for trading, I would be sitting at home not making any money. But because I'm lucky enough to have trading in my life, this is what the outcome was. $1,582 on a rain day. That is literally a week's worth of wages. I'm going to jump into exactly how I did it with a little bit of mindset. Let me show you what I was looking at for the day on my 3 trades, putting me up over 1,500 on the day. So first, this was my first trade. This candle, 6 o'clock on the hourly. Now, I only look at the hourly and the 15-minute time frame. Anything, smaller than that is just a lot of noise for me. Now, I do look at the 5 and the 2-minute periodically, but on a day like today, when we're getting big moves, it's not even worth it to me. So, this candle here, we come up, we get 8 up, so we're left with this little upper shadow, little upper wick. All right, so when this candle opens at 7, we came up, and as soon as we flipped red, and we're consolidating, right? Like there's no true pressure either way. So I'm just anticipating. We came up, we got 8 up, and now we came up, and then we got 8 up again. So it's the odds are we're gonna come down and at least to the body of this candle here. So the body of the previous candle. Now it's not a huge trade, right? It's only 25 points. So I put on a little bit of size, putting me up over 500 bucks. That was my very first trade. Now, my next trade at market open, let's go down to the 15 minutes so you can see a little clearer what I was looking at. The 15-minute at market open, way up here after the big sell-off. This was the biggest trade of the day for me. Now, I did size down because it was market open, and there was a lot of volatility coming into the market, you could tell. So we came up, made a fair value gap here. And then I was actually on talking with the team at Savvy Traders, and I was saying to them, if we come down, if this candle here, the candle right before market open, if we close red and we inverse this bullish gap, I would be totally interested in shorts. So that's exactly what happened. We came down, we were just kind of chilling inside of this bullish gap. We ended up closing below. The candle closed red. And then it was like perfect. It was like a perfect scenario. We came up, tapped into this bearish gap now. And on top of it, this whole area is in a big bearish hourly gap. So there's a lot of things saying downside. So we came up and we just dropped. So I entered right around this area here, and I was targeting, if we go back up to the 1 hour real quick, you can see that we have a little wee hourly gap right here. So this is what I was anticipating for the draw to be. So, an easy 50 points. Like there was lots of room there to come down. Let's go back to the 15-minute. And also on top of this, us being in an hourly gap up here. There's an hourly bearish gap up here. And we have an SMT. You can actually see this is the same gap right here that we were in. So this gap, there was another one on ES. So we're in it on ES and NQ, and we happen to get a little SMT. We did not quite sweep the high, the previous day high on ES, but we did on NQ. So you can see that we got the previous day high swept here, but not swept here, right? So that's your SMT. And it's just showing that there's a lot of sellers up here. There's a lot of selling pressure. So I slapped it, got my 50 points. So I'm up over $1,000 at this point. Now, of course, I had to take one more trade. And this is my bread and butter, this trade here. Now, I was super patient on it, but this is the king gap. The king gap is the very first fair value gap formed on the 15-minute time frame of the New York session. I can't stress this enough because I get a lot of questions. Which one is the king gap? It's the very one, sorry, not the first one that's formed. It's the first one you tap into. So there's two gaps here. So I call those stat gaps. So there is your first gap. This would be your orb king gap, and then the second gap. So this would be, the bottom gap. Now, I was super patient on this. I did not take it until we got way up here because I wanted to see at least. I wasn't really thinking we were going to come all the way up into this gap, but I was thinking that we were going to sweep this candle high right here. That was kind of like, I was like, this is the thing. I don't need to go on a lower time frame because I can see us coming up, getting eaten up. So we get up, get slapped down, get up, slap down, get up, slap down. So this is just stair stepping up. So once I was like, okay, I think we're gonna get at least this body candle high and then drop. So as soon as we got up here and I seen it starting to drop, I slapped it with a little bit more size, and that's how I got up to, again, not huge trade. I think I only took 10, 15 points, nothing crazy. Um, with 10 micros, it's a quick $500. So that was my day. 3 trades, 3 for 3, on a rain day, literally making a weekly salary. Can you imagine making a weekly salary? And this is all by before 11 o'clock. Like, it does not get any better than this right here. I got to enjoy the rest of the day. I cut some grass, I cleaned out my garage, and got some stuff done around the house. So not only was it a productive day, got to make a week's worth of money on top of it, all because I got the day off for a rain day. It's incredible. Life is amazing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Until next time, trade safe and have a good have a good one.